this is going to sound familiar. Hello backyard vegetable gardeners, welcome to the Backyard Vegetable Gardening channel. Today's Thursday, January the 30th, 2025. I sure hope you're having a great day. Well, this time of year, guys, you know, we've already got the bug. It started out, we started seeing those seed displays popping up, and there's just a feeling comes over us. It's kind of hard to explain unless you're a fellow gardener yourself. But you know, it really started about the beginning of January when we started hunting for those seeds and supplies we need for the year. By the time the middle of January comes rolling in, man, we're done hooked. Onion seeds for starting by the end of January, brassica, celery, and peas for starting in February, nightshades for the month of March, and the list just goes on from there. However, with all that excitement, we tend to do quite a bit of impulse buying, which is kind of what I did last night. Me and my son went to the store last night, and the goal was to exchange these paint markers that I recently bought, opened them up, and they were dry. So we took them in, swapped them out, and while we were there, we decided we was going to go see what they had in the garden section. And while I was there, I found a plant that I'd been hunting for all last year. Incredibly hard to find, and when I did find it, it was incredibly expensive. I'm going to roll in a picture of what the current price is at a well-known retailer. They're very expensive still if you buy a live plant. Well, I found a cutting that was still fresh. Root ball wasn't dried up, and there was a lot of them, and it was an affordable price. This hardy kiwi. And that's not really a problem. See, I already knew where I was going to put this thing. I was going to put it in a container, might have to pot it up, but I was going to keep it in a container for about 2 or 3 years. That'll give me time to find the right place in the yard where I want to put it. My problem came in when I seen this little hardy kiwi plant. Very affordable price. The problem is, neither one of these plants are small. This one can grow to 20 feet tall, this can grow to 12 feet tall. Now what I like about this hardy kiwi plant is, see, I like kiwi and most of my family likes kiwi, but we can't grow kiwi here because you really need a warmer climate like zone 8 or zone 9. Well, this hardy kiwi can be planted in zones 4 through 8 and survive. Now these aren't big kiwis like you're used to. These are more like grapes, big grapes, but still they have that kiwi flavor. Thought it'd be interesting to try. And from everyone I've talked to, they really enjoy them. But I have no idea what I'm going to do with this kiwi, with this fig plant. I really don't. I just looked at the package. It said hardy fig, and it was pretty. And a lot of my friends like figs. In fact, I was talking to some people at church when I told them what I'd done, and they were saying how much they enjoyed figs. So it's not necessarily a problem of whether we're going to like them or not. It's a problem where I'm going to put it. Now, sure, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it in a container for the first few years. Might have to pot it up a time or two. But honestly, I don't know a place in my yard where I'm going to put it. So hopefully within the next couple of years, we'll know where we're going to put that thing. But as of this very moment, this was an impulse buy, and I really don't know why I did it. The truth is, I don't just want to be able to grow my own food. Sure, that's the goal. That's the main thing. I want to grow as much of my own produce as I can. If I have my way about it, I'd never go to the grocery store again to buy produce, but that's an unrealistic goal. You see, I like pineapples, I like bananas. I can't grow those here where I'm at. And there's certainly some things that I can't grow enough of. So we're always going to go to the grocery store for a few things. But I'm also trying to build a wonderful experience, something that's enjoyable for me and my family, and especially those little grandbabies. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing like taking your young'uns or your grand-young'uns out in that garden and picking some fresh berries, some raspberries, some blackberries, some strawberries, some blueberries, or even some grapes. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing more enjoyable than that. But the problem is, I can't just go out and buy every plant that just so happens to catch my eye, and I'm sure neither can you. So if you're guilty of impulse buying this time of year like I am, why don't you tell us about it down there in the comments? I'm sure we all would enjoy reading about each other's experiences. Here in the next couple of weeks, we'll go ahead and start our celery and our broccoli. Hopefully we'll get our seed taters in here this Sunday. At least that's what the supplier tells me. They'll be here Sunday. So if you like gardening and garden-related content, I sure hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, if you found it enjoyable or you learned anything, I sure hope you'll hit that like button, folks. It really helps us out. And of course, if you know folks who are interested in this kind of thing, it sure would be nice if you'd share it with them on other social media. As always, my name is Michael. This is the Backyard Vegetable Gardening Channel, hoping you have a really great day.